everyone, and welcome to our first show here on Destination Fashion. My name is Amanda Rafferty. I'm a style coach and makeup artist.
My name is Joanne Doyle and I'm a makeup artist.
So today we're just going to discuss a wee bit about the basics when it comes to your clothes, and we also we're doing it with the makeup there as well. So first of all, I'm going to tell you a wee bit about myself. As I said, my name's Amanda Rafferty. I'm a style coach, which is basically a combination of a personal stylist and a life coach. So you're working on the inside to help your client feel good, as well as the outside to help your client look good. I would do wardrobe decluttering, personal shopping, style talks, anything that gets the word out there to help and advise women on their body shape, clothes that suit, etc., so that they know when they go shopping that they're picking the right clothes and they're not walking around aimlessly and leaving with empty bags.
So a little bit of background about me and where I've come from. I studied art and design for a couple of years, which led on to fashion design. At one stage I thought I was going to become a fashion designer, and then that's when I discovered makeup artistry. So that's where I am now. So I specialise in a lot of bridal makeup, fashion shows, photo shoots with Amanda and me, and I think I found my passion in life.
And today's guest is the lovely Pauline O'Malley. I'm sure you all recognise her, running around. You're right.
Talking.
Yeah, talking. Pauline is a former Miss Northern Ireland, and myself and Joanne have worked quite a lot with Pauline over the last few years.
Yes.
So
loving every moment of it.
I don't know if you'd call it working. It's more
No,
like
it's better.
fun.
More fun, yeah.
Bit more fun. So today we were discussing the basics when it comes to foundation and also clothes. So as you can see, Pauline has already had her makeup done beautifully, like with by
Joanne.
Thank
Very
you.
professional.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Feels wonderful.
Like a new woman from when you first came in.
Yeah.
But as I said, foundation is so important when it comes to your face, but also when it comes to your body. And that seems to be the biggest problem with women that I would find. I'm sure you find the
Oh
same.
yes, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what my body shape is. I don't know what suits me, what doesn't. But the first thing that they have to get right is the foundation. Not on your face, but on your
body.
underwear.
Oh.
Because it can make or break whatever you're wearing.
That's it.
But I don't know, I've tried shapewear, but I haven't found one yet that
Is that Spanx, Amanda?
Yes,
We're talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
Spanx.
yeah.
Pull-ins
That you
and-
sort of put on and I take it off again because I think it just makes you look, I don't know, rotund.
It pulls you in
Yeah.
here,
Pulls you
and
out.
you spill
Spill
over
over,
here,
that's it,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
same here.
And
Yes.
you can't breathe.
There's none that work. Somebody needs
Well,
to
yeah,
invent a
yeah.
pair.
Yeah. that do you actually.
Now,
work.
granted, there might be people that would say,
Love them.
no, they've got found the perfect one. I would love to find, and
Please
I have
let us
tried.
know,
Yes,
somebody.
I've tried.
Yeah.
But as I say, I literally put them on, take them off again. But that leads on to when you know what your body shape is, you know, the clothes that
you need to
that you
wear.
need to wear, which
Suit-
will
suit you,
hide
yeah.
those particular areas. Now, there are so many different body shapes. There was a lady I was with there a few weeks ago, and she would be deemed a rectangle shape. I'll explain a wee bit more
Right,
what that is in
okay.
another wee minute.
Okay.
But her ribs they protruded, they stuck out, so it wouldn't matter what shapewear that you would have put on her, it wasn't
still
going to
gonna-
take. So even though she was like a rectangle shape, you had to dress her a different way.
So it would sit out under the
Her-
underwear.
Yeah, so her ribs, you couldn't, unless
jug
you...
it out?
Yeah.
So how did you solve that, Amanda?
Well, you had to dress her as if she was maybe like a round body shape, so have the clothes more
yes,
draping
right.
down.
Oh,
very good.
Yeah, rather
Yeah.
than
Frills nearly.
things that would just like empire line, things that got there that just would have draped over, not drawn attention to that particular area that
ribs.
she was conscious of.
Yeah.
But I say there's so many different ones, but it's sort of narrowed down to 5 specific body shapes.
Okay.
Now the first one
Yes.
is, now he's listening,
Yes.
and
Go
you can
for it.
tell me which one you
Okay.
are from.
But you can tell us which one we
Well,
are.
we'll see if you know
Yeah.
first of all, and I'll correct you if
Imagine not knowing.
I don't know.
But it's
You think we'd
amazing
know
how
by
many
now?
women genuinely don't know
know.
what shape they are.
Yeah.
And it's like once you've figured that out, you can go in and say, right, I know I need to avoid
This,
this,
that.
this, and the
Yes,
other.
yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just takes out that. Because shopping, I love shopping.
I know.
I
And
love it
there's,
too.
there's this stigma attached to women that most of us do love shopping. But there's a lot of us out there who they're filled with dread.
They're frightened, yeah, they are.
They literally
are,
break
yeah.
out in a cold sweat going into.
There
If
is.
you don't know what suits
Yeah,
you.
There is some people just don't
and
have
it becomes
a clue.
demoralising. And you go in,
Yeah.
and I say you're walking around, you're trying to pick something, you walk out, you walk into the next shop, walk out, and you go home with nothing, and that's it. I'm never shopping again.
Or Amanda, you're one size in one shop, another
one
size
size.
in
That's
another.
right, yes,
That
yeah.
is really hard
Yeah,
and very
so you don't know what
confusing.
size you are.
Well, that's
You know, you walk
yes,
in the shop, you think you're a size 12,
Yeah.
and at size 12 you can't. I couldn't get my foot into a certain pair of trousers.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, I'm like Dumbo. Do you know, I really felt, I was so confused, but
Yes.
the shop it had American sizes.
Yeah.
So
That's
yes,
it, yeah.
but
That's
also
really weird.
you find again women get sort of hung up on sizes of clothes, but that's a
Yes.
very good point that you've made there about the sizes. For example, if
Yeah.
you go into say Topshop or Miss Selfridge and
Yeah.
they're size 10, they're catering for a slightly younger size 10
We shouldn't be in
or
there.
size 8 and you think when you're putting it on you go, but I'm a size 10, why is this not
Yes.
fitting me? But if you go into say Marks and Spencer's or Dunn's or one of those other shops and the 10 might be a wee bit loose,
You need an
feel
8.
good.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so confusing
I
for
remember I had a formal dress from years ago and it was a size 10 and it fitted me, and I happened to be down in Mummy's there a while back.
Yeah.
And she was doing a bit of a clear out and this formal dress appeared and I said, oh, I must try it on. The zip
So-
wouldn't even come up,
Did you
even
try
though
and
I'm the
make it-
same size.
Why
I
is
take the
that?
same size. Because after children, I
Yeah,
was
your
sort of
middle
Change.
spreads a wee
Oh.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
tried everything.
I like
Right.
we've all tried that when we buy the clothes and chop off the. Have you ever done that?
Chop the
off
labels off,
If you're
yeah.
giving your friend a length fit and you cut it off.
So the husband can't go, you big.
But I'd say back to the different body shapes. First up, we have the hourglass. Now, the
Okay.
hourglass is deemed the perfect silhouette. And
So we're all arguing.
So we are.
and you want to sort of have all the other body shapes emulating the hourglass. So
Right.
basically an hourglass is you go in at the middle, it's a well-defined waist, and you often have a fuller bust and a bottom that contrast with the smaller waist.
To be tiny waist nearly.
Yes, so that with this particular figure, you don't want to drown your shape in like baggy, oversized clothes. So like wrap dresses, waist cinching belts, and flared or wide leg jeans will work wonders for you. So Scarlett Johansson, as you can see there, she has curves to die for,
Beautiful.
and she dresses in classic Hollywood style, which will accentuate this.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
So say it is deemed the perfect silhouette.
So that's in at the
She
waist.
has she has curves, she has
Has, yeah.
thighs.
Yeah,
you know, she has
embrace
good
that.
upper body. She just looks healthy and
Yeah.
glowing
Yes,
and
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's beautiful shape.
And it is nice to see that because sometimes we're bombarded with images of, like I was on
Tiny.
Destination Wellbeing the other day with
Yeah.
Joanne, and we were just chatting about that, and with particularly young girls, whenever they see these images that they're bombarded with on the TV and the
Super
internet
slim.
and all that there, that this is how you should look, and
To
it
look
is, yeah, and the reality is.
Nobody
It's not
does,
normal.
no.
It's
You
not
have to-
normal. Like you go with your body shape.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And
what
whenever
you have,
you-
that's it.
Yeah.
and embrace it.
And a lot of it's genetic, Amanda.
Yeah, and there's
People
nothing
are
you can do.
fighting genes. Do you know?
There was
Yes.
a girl that I know who has lost an awful lot of weight, and she's done brilliantly. But she kept saying, "But I still need to lose a wee bit from here." And you're going, "No, but that's your natural
Natural shape. Nobody's happy.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you literally cut
Cut the
that
sides
off,
off.
it's not gonna. No matter how much weight, you're still gonna always have that,
Yeah.
slightly bigger on the
Bigger.
bottom
Yeah.
than the top. So the next shape is the triangle or pear. So if you
So
imagine,
what's-
it's like that there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you take a bigger size on the bottom than the top.
Right.
So what you want to do with this shape is use clothes that accentuate your sort of dainty upper body and waist.
Okay.
So that you want to add more shape and structure above the waist and balance out your curvy bottom with like bold, bright colours or tops with like lapels or sleeves. But make sure you sort of stay away from pencil skirts or a tube skirt,
And who
things
is
like
it-
that,
who-
because
who-
what it's
Gonna
going to
leave
do
you hippie, is it?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to draw attention to it.
Yes, okay.
So as you can see here, we've got Beyonce, who is
that's perfect
stunning.
triangle
stunning.
then.
Yeah. So she takes obviously a
Really,
bigger size on
like
the bottom
a Joe,
than the
like
top.
a Kim Kardashian
Yes,
as
that's
well.
it,
her.
yeah.
She's bigger.
There.
rounding.
J-Lo.
But I wonder in real life, is that normal?
I think it
Do
is.
they have to work at that? Like, do you know the way you hear about people getting implants?
They do, don't they?
No, I think they're just
Some
Yeah,
of
they're
them
very
natural,
natural.
Yes.
Now, what you want to do as well here is, if you're conscious of your
Big
bottom
hips.
half,
Yeah.
don't be wearing things like, say, jeans that draw like embellishment on the back pocket, because that's going to draw attention
Or what
to.
about prints like you're wearing?
Yes, because
Don't
again,
wear that,
no, because
no.
that would draw attention
Right,
straight
okay.
to there. So, as I say, you want to keep all the detailing up. It's all about
Okay.
drawing the eye away from the area that you're
Oh, right.
And
conscious
to
of.
say the way her dress is like down to her calf,
Yeah.
No,
is
it's
that
not
what you
short.
go for too?
It's very
Does
flat,
that
and
take away
even,
from the hip?
even like the rushed effect is very, very
She would
flattering.
kind of have a
Yeah.
chunky thigh, so maybe that's taken away, is it? When
Well,
it's going
but
more
also
under the knee.
what she does, and just when you're saying Kim Kardashian and
Yeah.
the likes of, they embrace their curves. They don't shy away from them, and there's absolutely no problem with that. They show off what they've got, but there would be women who maybe are conscious of their hips. So again, you want to draw attention.
But sometimes
away.
to us that doesn't look right.
Yes,
but
we would
I-
we wouldn't want to go
we-
out.
I wouldn't
I want to
like
hide
that
it.
shape.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying,
they
she's embracing it.
embrace it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And apparently a lot of men love that.
Oh,
The men love that shape.
Shape, yes.
But us women don't.
No.
We see one thing,
yeah.
And they say,
and they say a
yes,
totally different thing.
That's it.
Do you know?
No, I think looks stunning.
Beautiful shape.
The next shape we have is the inverted triangle. So that's
Oh.
basically,
The other way.
yeah, an upside down triangle.
You're
Oh,
big
right,
up.
so upper.
Yeah, so you take a bigger
broad.
size here than on the bottom.
Okay.
What you want to do here is the opposite to the triangle. So you want to take the attention away
From
from,
up high.
from the upper body, down below. Now, you would find there would be some women, because they take a slimmer size down here and they've got slimmer legs, they will wear like maybe skinny jeans, things like that there. But what they're
Yes.
actually doing is they're knocking themselves out
So
of
they're
balance.
looking bigger here.
Yeah, so it's making here appear even
Okay.
bigger. So as
Okay.
I was saying there about the hourglass, you want to emulate the hourglass. So if you're taking like an inverted triangle and you've got a smaller size in the bottom and you're drawing attention to that, you make yourself look even more top heavy.
Yeah.
So it's all
Right,
about
right.
balancing yourself out. So
Okay.
even like, you know, a wider leg trouser or flared trouser, like palazzo pants, things like that there, and don't have too much fuss or detail
Up
on
high.
the top here.
Yeah, because that's quite clever. Because she actually looks very similar in
Yeah.
shape to Scarlett Johansson, and that's because there she has
Yeah, and what she's
deflected
done
hair,
up
yes,
here,
that's it.
like the wee peplum
And the wee
dress
hides
as well.
any
So
tummy
it's-
area as well,
It's making
yes.
here, you know, giving more
But
of
man, the
a...
peplum's unforgiving on a lot of women, isn't
that's
it?
But you
just
see, that's
me.
where it comes down to
Yeah.
the,
See,
again, the
you
your body
put it
shape.
on and it looks stunning on her, but I don't know about other women, but when I put them on and I look down, I just feel like a big meringue.
No, well, I actually get away with it because I feel that it's
It
Oh, you
covers-
get
covers.
away.
I do, and
See.
it gives me more of a waist where I don't have a waist.
Yeah.
Good, good.
But you want to
Yeah.
stay with this particular
That's
shape. You want to
stunning
stay
on her.
away from like puff sleeves or halter necks or shoulder pads, things
Okay.
that's going to appear, you know, make
Bigger.
you big, look bigger up here.
Dead on. Yeah,
And
that's good to
they're,
know.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
What did I call
Theron.
it?
Charlize
Oh,
Theron
Theron.
is looking again
Stunning.
stunning. So she
Stunning.
knows what her shape is.
Yeah,
and
she's
she knows
evened
what
that
works.
out perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we
Good.
have the boyish figure, or the rectangle, which basically
Yeah.
is same size top and bottom,
Yes.
but you don't have the well-defined waist. Now that's what I would be.
Right.
I take same size top and bottom, but I don't go in at the waist.
Yeah.
but
Straight up and down.
Straight up and down like a rectangle, like a ruler.
Like a boy. When you're
Like
on
a
the
boy,
beach, you
yes.
don't need
boy
a
shape,
bikini.
yes, yeah.
Now another
Top.
well, I don't know about that. Victoria Beckham would be an example
Okay.
of, as you can see here, a rectangle. Now, what you want to do here is create more curves, give the illusion that you have. Go for more structured looks. You're quite lucky with this particular shape. Now, even
Yeah.
though, like with all the body shapes and, you know, the recommendations, as a rectangle, as I said there, you're meant to draw attention to the waist. But
Yeah.
after kids, my problem area, because we all have problem areas,
Yeah.
would be my tummy. So
Okay.
if I draw too much attention to my waist, I'm very conscious then that
That's something
this area
showing.
here.
That's why you like to wear your like,
Loose.
loose. So
yes, loose tops, or as I said, my uniform would be like wee skinny jeans, a blazer, but I'd always have like a loose
Loose.
sort of top underneath. So
Yeah.
the blazer's nipping me in at
Yeah.
the waist,
Yeah.
but I'm still conscious,
Still
or not
showing your-
conscious.
still showing your
Yeah,
waist as well,
exactly.
yes.
And the wee loose camisoles this
Yes.
year are to die for,
Gorgeous.
girls. You know,
Yeah.
they sit beautiful, they emphasise here beautiful, and they all just drape
float round,
lovely
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, they do.
over your, they're lovely.
And you see, that's the thing, what you want to do, as I said, about Kim Kardashian and all that there, they embrace their curves and all.
Yeah.
But if you're conscious of it, which I would be conscious of here,
Yeah.
and another thing I would do is jewellery. I love like big statement
yes.
pieces of jewellery, because again, it takes the
Takes
eye
away from-
up
Yeah.
and away
what you want to hide.
what I want to, or
Yes.
scarves.
Yeah.
And you know, at the end of the day, if you stand and you're not sure if something's working, stand. It's good to have a full length mirror, because if
Yeah.
you've got a small mirror, you're just focusing on different. But you need to see yourself
If
Full
you
length.
get a good full length.
A good full length mirror.
yes.
And then you can, when you're standing looking at yourself and you're going, right, I'm drawn to my face, or I'm drawn away from the tummy or my hips or my boobs, whatever area you're conscious of, then that's fine. Because then you feel confident, because if you're going out thinking, oh God, and you're pulling
And
up,
you're
or if
doing,
you're
and you see
wearing-
women
do,
and you
you do,
think,
you're
are they
hooking and
doing this
poking
or
and-
they're doing this?
Yes.
I'm always forever doing that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always think if you feel comfortable, everything looks,
That's
you
it.
know,
Oh, it looks
a woman,
better.
a confident looking woman
Yes.
always looks better,
yes.
than the woman that's coming, even in the big killer heels that you can't walk. Have you seen?
falling out of them,
Girls, please be able to
Pulling-
walk in your
pulling,
shoes.
pulling the dress
Practice.
down, things like
Yeah,
that. there.
doing this here or,
Yeah.
you know, fidgety.
Fidgety,
you
yeah,
know,
it's not-
the outfit doesn't look nice.
Well, that's it. And
when
as
you're
I
coming doing
said, you know, you could walk into a room full of women,
Yes.
and the lady who stands out is the one that's most confident.
Absolutely.
And she
may,
Every time.
Yeah, she may be just simply wearing a t-shirt and a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Or somebody could be beside her who is
Yeah.
in the full makeup. You know,
Yeah.
the clothes are
She'll stand out
immaculate
of
and
mine,
everything.
yeah.
But it's the confidence that is that's key.
Yeah, and
Every
oozing
time.
it, girls. Just look confident and and say to yourself before you go out, you know, I
look
I
good.
feel
Yes,
great.
you look
I
good.
feel great. Even if you don't, just
Yes,
keep
just
telling
put
yourself
it
that
in,
and
yeah.
go, because it radiates off you. I think.
Oh, completely.
Do you know?
Definitely, if you look nervous and
Yeah,
uncomfortable,
yeah,
that's it, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have the petite ladies, 5'3" and under. But of course, that's not us, because we're
No.
like all 6 foot.
That's it.
Is it?
No, sorry,
Catherine
the
Zeta.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, the round body shape.
Yeah.
Now, this is a very common body shape where you take the same size, top and bottom, but you carry your weight around the middle.
Yeah.
So I would, if I put on a bit of weight, that's where it would go. So I would go then from a rectangle sort of onto
Oh, so you can
round.
change
Body
different
shape.
You
shapes.
can change, like obviously,
Depending
yeah.
what-
But if you carry the weight, like I carry the
Right.
weight around the middle, it goes there. Whereas somebody could put their weight on
On their hips.
hips.
I go
Yeah.
for the hips.
I
for the
just go
hips.
everywhere.
Are you like a?
I'm just a bubble.
You are a Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Would you think so?
Yes.
Would you think that would be
You
my
are
shape?
beautiful. Yes.
You
I
put your
would
weight on the
say-
middle.
you?
Yeah.
So that's my
Would
shape,
you not
Amanda.
say?
Do you think that would be my shape?
Would you take the same size top and bottom and you would carry your
Yes,
weight around the
yeah.
middle? Yeah, I would go
Or
on. If
everywhere.
I put weight on, that's where it goes.
You're a Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I'd
love
You're a
it.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
So with the round body shape, you want to find fashion picks that will show off your cleavage and your legs.
Do you do that, Joanne?
And sit your,
do
in at your
everything.
waist. Empire line and longer line tops will flatter your figure. Go for lowish necklines to draw the eye upwards, which we have
You
done
have
here.
done,
yes.
without
So
even knowing.
correct.
Very
Avoid
good.
boxy jackets, and remember, pleated skirts are not your best friend.
No,
Have
I
you
don't
any
do,
pleated
no,
skirts?
No.
There you go.
Or
Don't buy
boxy
any,
jackets.
no.
Because I look square.
Amanda, that is the sexiest shape for a woman. Is that what a true woman should look like?
She's beautiful, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah, but I mean, is that the perfect shape really for a woman?
What do
Or
you
what
say?
is?
The perfect.
Well, they say is there such thing as perfect? But they say the hourglass is deemed the perfect
Perfect,
silhouette because
right.
you are in proportion.
And the wee
that's-
tiny waist.
Yes, and you're the same
I've
top
never
and bottom,
no waist.
and you're drawing yourself in at the waist.
So it is the
So
hourglass.
that is the
Hourglass.
hourglass, and that's what. And you see, she has been dressed in a way to give the illusion
That she has
because
a
actually
smaller
looks,
waist.
She looks there as if she's an hourglass. You know,
Oh.
take the same size top and bottom and draw you in at the waist. So that's what you
Brilliant.
try to do, because
Okay.
that's a womanly shape. Is
Right, the
So-
hourglass.
Sort of.
So we are just
we're
forgotten.
beautiful. But that's what I'm saying. You dress to suit, to try and
Suit your shape.
Put yourself, you know, get
Your
the
best
proportions
bits.
correct.
Yes.
So that's why women buy the padded bras and all.
Things like that.
Well, I don't.
I don't either. I do.
No, I don't need them. And finally, then we have the round body shape. No, I'm confusing
Petite.
myself here.
Petite, is it?
Yes, petite. We'll try that again.
Petite.
The petite, yes. Thank you for that, girls. And like they say, you know, small things, good things come in small packages. So we've got beautiful, I think she's stunning. She's like a wee doll, Eva Longoria.
Right, I can-
But I wouldn't like that dress on her now.
No, I do.
I think
know,
I don't
do you
like it.
not?
Makes her look too boxy
I
up
think it's
here.
fab.
I think Sarah Jessica Parker now, she has the petitest
And the
wee
crepe.
frame.
The wee frame.
Just her frame now is.
But you
just-
want to, with the petite,
She's
you want to
beautiful.
avoid too much fuss, pleats, ruffles, frills, anything that's going to sort of distract from the line of your clothes and make you look shorter. You look sort of good in well-tailored, form-fitting clothes.
And are they
dresses
always
are
trying
very
to look
good.
longer,
Yeah,
Amanda?
yeah.
Right,
Dresses
okay.
are you know, I'm saying pleated friends aren't your, or pleated skirts aren't
no,
your best
no.
friend. Dresses are very good for petite people because it does make them appear longer. And
Oh, very
heels
good.
are always good for
Big heels.
heels for
Big heels.
But should
and
she be
she's
wearing
never-
something long below the knee to make her look taller?
I just
No,
don't think
no,
that
because
dress
above the
does
knee
her.
That's
it's
gonna make
making
her stretch her legs look longer.
Because
Okay.
if that went below her knee, then there'd be
Right.
very little of her leg
So
left.
the legs.
See, I've seen her in a lovely deep cut. I think it makes. I just think that dress makes
Yes,
her
and
look
in her longer
boxy,
dresses,
doesn't
yeah.
it? For
And
some
another
I
thing-
reason.
like it, Pauline.
Yeah.
I like it.
She is wearing black
like
heels
it.
there. You can find nude. We all know that
Make
nude
the legs look longer.
make the legs appear longer.
Yeah.
But it is, I say, whenever you've worked out what your body shape is,
Yeah.
it's sort of then you know what to avoid. And I say, just keep in your mind, what am I conscious of? I don't like my tummy. I don't like my bum. I don't like my chest.
Okay.
Don't
But
like
then
anything.
again, you know, you've got to just look and say, right, this is what I've been given.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going
work
to make
with
the,
it.
I'm going to make the
it.
best
And
of
Yeah.
it.
if you go in a shop and you see something like, and I know there's certain things like people small chested like myself and I
Yeah.
shouldn't wear, and I really want to wear it, so I go girls and I buy the padded bra and I wear it.
Yes,
The
exactly.
full works. If
Is
you
it
want
okay
to
to
wear
do
it.
that?
Yeah.
Well, if you feel good.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
it's about. When
Yeah.
you feel good.
Yeah.
But you very kindly mentioned there when you're getting your makeup done how I've joined the 40 club, which was very good of you, Pauline. Thank you for that.
Oh, girls.
Now, there was a moment that I was thinking, as it was coming closer, right, can I get
Panicking.
away with certain things? Should I not be wearing other things? Will I
Yeah.
look like button dressed as lamb?
Yeah.
And then I decided, no. I know what works for me. Obviously, there's some things that you have to avoid because
Yes.
there are some things that every body shape should avoid.
Exactly.
But you know what?
Amanda.
When you, as Joanne says, when you feel good in what you're wearing,
Yeah.
you feel confident in what you're wearing, that's all that matters.
Well, the rule, I was sick, I got fed up, like I'm 40 a good wee while now. That's all I'm telling you. The thing I heard the most was, oh, you have to get your hair cut. You can't wear a dress above the knee. Oh, you can't have long
Yes,
hair.
all these rules.
All
Rules and
these
regulations.
rules. Like I was actually told, once you hit 40, don't go above
Life's
the knee.
over.
Yeah, that's.
But like I was looking around me and I thought, well, like I have a few dresses that I really like and they're just above my knee. And then I look at 18-year-olds.
And
Some
there's-
18-year-olds don't suit
Yeah,
above the
above the
knee
knee,
at
that's it,
18.
yes, yes.
So that
And
rule
you see, that's
is
the
silly.
thing as well.
It's silly women, don't listen.
Another thing with trends, when I'm saying there about, you know, images, young girls are bombarded
Yeah.
with images.
Yeah.
The trends, don't be a victim to fashion.
No. No.
But
It doesn't necessarily suit
yeah.
you if it is in fashion.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to go out and buy it because it just mightn't.
mightn't work.
No,
but
no.
we could chat here all day.
Yeah.
We're here for the day. They have to drag us out. But Pauline, thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
Very
Pauline.
well.
coming.
Thank
Done
you.
great. Enjoyed every moment. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, great.
I'm just going to go to a wee clip now with Pauline getting her makeup done. We done earlier on. Joanne did her makeup. We have a before and an after shot. Pauline did look amazing before she came in to have her makeup done, and now she looks even more amazing, if that's at all possible.
Now today we're going to begin Pauline's makeup and for episode 1, and I'm going to show you the basics of makeup and the importance of prepping and priming to begin. All right, Pauline.
Yes, work away, Joanne.
So
I'm in safe hands.
have you your face cleansed, toned and moisturised?
Yes, as
So
always.
that is very important.
Sometimes I forget.
Do you?
Yeah.
And I hope you don't use any baby wipes.
Sometimes after a few drinks.
Very
we're all
important
guilty
not
of
to
that.
use baby wipes at all.
Ever.
Full of alcohol. So they're going to dry out your skin.
And when you get old, you need all the help you can get. My skin's a wee bit more mature, so I'll not be
your
doing that
beautiful,
anymore.
beautiful skin.
Oh, well,
So
that's
then-
good to know, Joanne.
So once you have your cleansed, tone and moisturised, always use a primer. So we're
Okay.
going to use, this is primer by Arbonne, which is their award-winning primer, and it takes away any fine lines or wrinkles,
Not that you have any, Pauline, of course.
I blow.
and it can take away any redness
Good, yeah.
and colours any uneven skin tones as well.
It feels lovely and silky.
It is lovely. There's silicone in that one, isn't there?
Yes, yeah. And in Arbonne products, there's no chemicals whatsoever, so it can't harm your skin.
And no alcohol.
And
And it means that if you go to bed, which we all do sometimes, and forget to take our makeup off, it will not do any harm.
Oh, my God.
Good to know that as well, Pauline. Not that you would ever go to bed without taking your makeup off.
So we're going to
Never.
show a little, not many women have time in the morning, so they want a quick routine, 5 or 10 minutes routine to get out the door, children to school and off to work as quick as they can.
And still look beautiful.
And still look as if you have a
fresh, dewy.
fresh, natural,
Yeah.
yes. So now I'm using just a wee Hydra colour concealer to take any extra redness underneath the eyes.
Okay. Again, it feels lovely going on.
Not that you have much redness, Pauline.
That's
Your head's going to be so big when you finish here.
because there was no alcohol last night.
Good woman. So just around underneath the eye area and around the orbital bone, just to take away any darkness.
It feels lovely.
It's nice and silky.
It's as good as a massage getting this done.
So it does look strange whenever there's sort of a lighter shade, but it does work wonders.
Would you ever leave the house without your makeup on, Pauline?
I can't believe you asked me to come in here today with no makeup. You asked me to meet you in Delhi lights. I literally can't hide my head in my hands. It is horrifying. It's like going naked. So I'm sure most women out there feel the same way. Once you get used to makeup, it is so difficult. It's
Like-
really.
I know we sort of put that pressure on ourselves, don't we, that we have to look good all the time.
Yeah.
But there is women out there who, you know, have the confidence not to wear makeup.
I think we look and we see ourselves one way and other people say it's a different way.
Completely, yeah.
Because the
definitely.
children and my husband prefer me with no makeup, but I can't say
Oh, do
that.
they?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. But then men aren't
Well, I
right.
certainly wouldn't go out without it. So next we're going to move on to the foundation, and it's another favourite of mine, the Arbonne Perfecting Liquid Foundation.
Mhm.
So just put a tiny bit here on the brush and just dab it round. And you only need 1 pump of this foundation, and it's lightweight, so it's not heavy. So nobody wants now at this time of the summer season to have any heavy, thick makeup. Just keep it nice and light and dewy.
Mhm.
And this brush is brilliant. It's one of my newest brushes. It gets right in
It's
between
so
the eyes.
soft.
It's so
Oh, it is.
soft.
Soft on your
Yeah.
skin. It's lovely.
So you just go in circular motions right round.
Mhm.
Are you feeling better already, Pauline? You know, foundations on your face.
I need the lippy and the mascara.
And in this foundation there is an OptiLight technology which diffuses light from the skin, so it gives you a very flawless appearance, Pauline.
Lovely.
That's what you like. Yes.
All fake, all fake.
And there's also skin firming properties also in this foundation, so it gives you a little lift, which we all
It's
want.
like Botox in a bottle.
Brilliant. And a lot less expensive, Joanne.
That's it.
It's great getting this one.
Just lift up for me. A smaller brush just to go underneath. Now,
Brilliant.
I always like to use a little cream blush just to give a pop of colour on the cheeks before I put any powder on to set it.
And is that good, Joanne? You know, as the day goes on, the powder sort of
Powder keeps it
fades, and
fixed.
then
So
that's
the
you still have a wee bit of colour. is it?
Primer and a setting powder, and your makeup will stay on all day. So the primer acts like a cling film. So your foundation doesn't absorb straight into your skin. It sits on the cling film, so that's where it lasts a whole day long.
And Joanne says you get older, should you put your blusher on in different places? Should you?
The higher up you go, the younger you look.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Like gravity, Pauline, it comes to us all. So we want to lift everything.
Yeah.
You can see Amanda there, there still looks a little bit of colour there,
Yeah.
a little bit of health.
A wee glow.
And now after cream on cream, we're going to do powder to set it and mattify it.
And realistically, at home, if you were doing this, you would do this in a matter of a few minutes, wouldn't you? Like this.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you-
and everyone
once you
can
know what
afford
you're
10
doing.
minutes, yeah. You don't need a full face half an hour every morning. Nobody has time for that.
And even if you don't want to put the foundation on, you can use like the BB creams.
Yes, or tinted moisturiser
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
colour corrector. Oh, I know Pauline likes a little bit of liquid.
a wee bit.
You wouldn't recognise you already.
But you know, really, am I that bad without makeup?
Scaring little children there this morning.
Yeah. And big men. All running scared.
Now I'm going to just put a little neutral base on our lid.
Yeah, that's hard to get the proper neutral
Neutral with
base,
this-
the one that suits.
Senna one is a fabulous one. Amanda and I would have trained with this when we done our makeup
Okay.
training. So I keep going back to it.
And would you put it all over?
All over the lid and right up to the eyebrow. And if you have any loose skin, you can just lift the eye up a wee bit.
And
Not
work around
that you
it.
have much, but in older, mature skin.
You're so diplomatic. I have old mature skin.
So we're going to put it right in here, all over the lid,
Okay.
and right up. Now, next I'm going to use just a little light shade. I like a tanny shade here, just on the crease and on the lid, just before the crease. That's another Senna colour. Just nice and quick.
But I think I know I was saying there earlier about some women feel confident about leaving the house without makeup on. But I do think when you've got your face on and a wee bit of mascara and lip gloss and a wee bit of blusher, you do feel
Alive.
alive and better.
You get used to it, Amanda.
You do,
and
you
then-
become
yeah.
sort of maybe
Yeah.
dependent.
Yeah. Or it's just the wee pop of colour.
Yeah, it's
isn't
something
it?
just to
And I need a
give you
fluffy
that
brush.
sort of wide awake look.
And it feels lovely on your skin too.
Yeah.
It really does. It feels good.
Now, just a little darker shade. Just close down for me, and we're just going in here and along the crease of the eye, and just follow the natural shape right round. Don't go too far out, because it's just a natural look you want. If you do want the wing look, more of a nighttime smoky eye, but that's not what we're doing today.
So barely noticeable, Joanne, for during the day.
Well, you can darken it at the outer corners.
See, sometimes I put that on to feel like a panda. I'm sure most women out there feel the same.
You're not too heavy.
Yeah.
Keep the natural browns, and never really put a shimmer in the crease, because if you put shimmer it closes the eye, so you need a matte.
And man, to see the way everyone's running with their brow painted in.
Yes.
See, during the day, is that a good look or not so much?
You always have to sort of fill your eyebrows in because that frames your face. So, and especially because you've been putting foundation on or your tinted moisturiser or whatever, so you're sort of going over. So you just want to colour it. It doesn't have to be, you know, a full on.
Yeah, because I
Filled
have
in, but
very,
just
I have
to-
very
a wee
little up
gentle-
there. Very, very little. And I wondered, should you during the day leave it natural or should you put it in a wee bit?
Put it in a wee bit. Always,
bit.
always do your eyebrows. But there's some new eyebrow thing out, is there?
Yeah, that's what I was asking Joanne earlier about the hair, the actual hair,
It's the eyelid.
Oh.
So it's like
as opposed to.
semi-permanent individual lashes. So it's like individual lashes that are placed on each eye, so it'll give you a fuller look.
I would
Oh.
love
I would love
that, as
them, yeah,
opposed to
to the actual
having to
HD.
paint it in. And then,
Well, that's probably good for, you know, the way some women have maybe over plucked
like
their
me.
eyebrow. And did you get a wee bit
I
happy
get a wee
with?
dig.
Good for that there, that it sort of can fill in.
I have to say, in our defence, years ago, women plucked.
Yes.
I still pluck.
They did.
Lots of things ago. Okay, we'll move on swiftly.
I love getting the threading done.
Oh, no,
And it's
I-
more, because your eye area is so delicate, you see whenever you're waxing, and it literally is like pulling that delicate area, whereas the threading is far
Just
gentler
close
in
one.
that area, and it also, I feel it lasts longer.
Well, so you have eyebrows.
I'm just using now a soft brown and Pauling, because sometimes black is too harsh. Just along the top of the lid with a pencil. And it doesn't have to be too even, because I'll go along and soften it out with a little angle brush.
Are you feeling okay there, Paul?
I feel
Are you
absolutely
enjoying your
wonderful.
pampering?
I love this. This is better than a massage.
Just
This
open up
is
for me.
just so relaxing.
close down again.
But it is nice to treat yourself every so often. Get your makeup done.
As my husband says, that's all I do.
You're
She's
constantly
the
treating
best
yourself.
treated woman in the country.
Between your hair, clothes,
nails, yeah.
makeup.
But that's your job, you see.
That's it. And you can lift the lid again to get right down into the lash line.
Joanne, that's lovely and soft, because sometimes the pencils can be harsh.
Well,
I
that's
can
why
drag your...
Estee Lauder one, it is nice. But you don't have to pay expensive. You can, the high street brands are just as good, just as long as you apply them correctly.
Or sometimes now there's a new one and you can get a wee brush and it's like
Just you
a wee
confirm.
pot and it's soft.
Close again. Yes. And the gel liners are good, but I'm just keeping this really soft for a natural day look. Just have to keep going over and back.
Okay.
Not out way too far at the outer corner.
Okay.
Just you open up for me if you look up to that, just to get in here. And then over this way for me.
Now look cock out there. Now you feel even wide awake. Why is that makeup makes you... If you've no face makeup or eye makeup on, you feel sleepy. And the minute you put your eye makeup on, you feel wide awake. Is that right?
That's right, yes. Well, I do.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's down to the sort of the confidence because you've it on and you're going, right, okay, yes, I can take on the day now. Whatever problem's thrown at me, I can
Just
deal
look
with
up.
it.
If you can look up, yes. So I usually use whatever shade I've used above, just a little bit underneath, just to open the eye. And I'm only going to go halfway so the eye's kept open the rest of the way.
Now, Joanne, you see if you've like small eyes, do you have to be careful where you put the eyeshadow, where you put the liner,
Yes,
etc.?
well, with small eyes, stay away from anything heavy, no black, anything dark, because it's just going to make the eye just
Disappear?
and too small.
And blend, blend,
Blend.
Can you
Fluffy
use your
brushes.
finger?
Not for this, underneath the eye.
Sometimes I
Just-
find that easier to do a smoky eye with my finger.
Your finger will... No.
Okay.
Keep it a little angle brush.
No,
of that.
everybody's been told. We're all guilty, you know.
That's it. No, I've never used my finger to do that.
Really?
Never.
No, that's new one on me too, Pauline.
I've done it.
Have you?
Yeah.
You must have had a big...
I don't have a
Big
steady
line.
hand, you
No,
see.
neither do
for
I.
that. No, because if you go right in tight, it's nice. Like, you know, if you go right in and go...
Must try that, Pauline.
Right.
Everybody be running down their finger.
Pauline said.
Pauline says, must work if Pauline says.
Now, I'm just going to fill in your eyebrows, Paul, and just... Well, there's a good shape in them anyway.
Is there?
There is. Just need them a wee bit darker. Not too dark. And this is another wee Senna palette, the eyebrow palette. And this comes with stencils as well, if anybody wants to stencil their eyebrows on.
Are you tempted?
How do you do it? How do you hold the stencil?
It's tricky.
Look, you know, you need somebody else to do that for you.
No, you can't. You can if you practice, but
you practice.
I'd rather do it freehand. So you always work from the bottom and come
And
up.
how far?
So come up to where it comes to
You
the
go to-
point here.
Mhm.
To just get your shape, and then start going back down towards your eye, but don't go too far down. Just where if you balance out from here to here,
Mm-hmm.
and we can just go down. Just fill this one in, and then you can see the difference.
It's meant to totally define your face.
It does.
Your
It
eyebrow.
really
yeah,
does. It
frames the
frames
whole
your
shape.
face.
Yeah.
And even whether you pluck your eyebrows, wax your eyebrows, even getting that done,
Mm-hmm.
it can make, it totally changes the shape of your eyes.
And try not to keep it too, like the HD brows are quite square here. Try and keep it a roundy.
Really?
Yeah. Just for that natural look.
I think I need a transplant.
So you can see there the difference in one eyebrow. There's more shape. What do you think, Amanda?
Oh, absolutely, yes. But don't go OTT, you don't want to look as if there's
You're a drag queen.
Yeah, really.
Or there's
There's
two
some
slug
people
sitting
and
on
they
your
have
eyes.
the tattoo on, and I hate that, girls. I'm sure.
But you feel
everyone
when you're
out there
talking to
hates
them, you're talking to their eyebrows rather than
Yeah,
their
they're
eyes.
totally. They're not in line with their own eyebrow. Have you seen some people with
Yes,
that?
yeah.
And like, why do people do that? Why? Or is it just
Why,
us
Pauline?
not understand? Does just I don't understand that.
No, you're right. It's a bit severe.
Yeah. I haven't seen it nice on anybody.
I think
No,
less
and then
is
if you
more.
get them tattooed, you can never get it. Like
Yeah,
eyebrows
that's it.
change, just like, you know, there's different trends and that.
Yeah, like the HD
wanna be
brows
stuck
are
with
sort
them.
of a trend, and now
Yeah.
it may be here in another few years. It may not. It might have moved on to.
Yeah,
well,
'cause
those
exactly.
are those eyebrows that you're
These
talking
new
about.
ones
yeah.
that they're just talking.
yeah.
I've only seen that this week, where it's actual hair.
It is actual hair,
It's
like
actual
the eyelashes.
hair. It's not painting in or nothing false.
It's
It's
just-
actual hair.
And then
I've
it
got to
can
be
fall
interested to see what they.
But then it could be very expensive.
I think it is about £40.
And
Well,
how
that's
long
not
do
too
they last?
expensive,
Is it the
really.
same
Like
as
the
the
semi-permanent,
eyelashes?
yes, like 4 to 6 weeks. It depends what ones they are.
I love, you see the eyelashes, when you wake up in the morning and you've no mascara on and your eyes literally do just look wide awake.
Should you look up for me again? So
Is that the
Brilliant.
false lashes?
The ones that, the semi-permanent
Semi-permanent.
ones.
But I always put mascara on with them as well. I've ever had them done. That's so silly.
Yeah, no, you can. You would put mascara on your own first before. It's whatever you like, what you're personally into. The more the merrier for me.
Yes, it's like Joanne, step away from the mascara
That's it. The
And then-
blusher.
and the blusher.
Blusher.
Right, you can put it down.
Oh, do you keep doing? I
Yes,
would see when
blusher,
you're out
blusher.
at night and you
Yeah.
go in the toilet, scares about everybody does that, and, it's,
And I think,
and then you come home
gorgeous.
and you look like a muppet.
Like, I was walking around forever.
Now I'm going to move on to the mascara next, and this is another one of my favourites. It's Arbonne, and it's called A Long Story, and Amanda and I
is
both
amazing.
use this, and everyone would ask me, have I got a set of strips on?
Do you want to do left, right?
So if you look towards the ground, but keep your eyes open.
Do you know what I find with that as well, Joanne?
Just look down, yeah.
It stimulates, stimulates the growth of your lashes.
Yes, yeah.
And I've noticed wee ones appearing that I
And they're
never had
thicker.
before. Now that is if I was stranded in a desert island.
Like,
what
girls,
would
how
you-
many layers do you put
Two.
on? Two.
Well, I would put 2. It's up to yourself, but do them straight away. So if one dries, some people tend to let it dry first.
Yes.
But then if
put-
you go with the second coat, that's where you get the clumpiness from. So
So
keep it
don't
on.
let it dry.
No, I
That's
wouldn't.
very good. I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that.
But do you ever
Very
notice
good,
then when you
Joanne.
do let it dry and then you go to put on another coat, you have wee, as
Spider
Joanne said,
eyes.
Yeah,
like wee clumps,
clumps,
sort
yeah.
of at the end.
So keep it on straight away the second coat.
Good girl. That is a really good tip.
I would lose my life if I didn't have mascara.
But do you not find, girls, the more layers you put on, the thicker your eyelashes look?
Yeah.
So we
And
all...
it does open up your whole eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our one item that we wouldn't be without.
And what do you call that again, Joanne?
That's Arbonne. It's called A Long Story.
Does exactly what it
It
says.
on
Makes
tin.
the eyelashes look longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just you look
Thicker?
down again for me. Thicker and longer and fuller.
That's what us women want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you wouldn't need false lashes.
Definitely not, no. But I probably would put another set of top.
John puts that on as well as our.
But I suppose, Amanda, it's like everything else. It depends where you're going.
Well, that's,
That's
it.
it.
If
know.
I
you're,
wouldn't have them on.
It's not
you're picking the
appropriate for
children up
some
at school.
things.
No,
But
no.
for a mad night out, yeah.
no, completely. You can never have enough on a night out.
No, and if you want to
Look
look
good.
up,
That's all right, Joe.
sorry,
It feels lovely and light.
I know you don't feel as if there's a weight.
Yeah.
and
And I have to say, I put my mascara on every day.
Yeah.
need the little lifesavers.
Yeah.
Cotton buds, is there any?
Any cotton buds, Amanda?
In my bag.
Joanne, you should do what I do. Use your finger.
You see, this is where it comes in handy, using your finger.
Well, you can, yeah, yeah.
That's what us women do.
But that's what you said. That's you giggling.
I'm sorry.
That's you talking, Pauline, because it's not like you to talk.
But we've all done that.
Oh,
we have
absolutely,
all
yeah.
done that. A big smudge here, a big
or you
smudge there.
sneeze and then you
Yeah.
go, oh, and you try to
Yeah.
hold on to the sneeze and no. As soon as you put it on.
This is real life. This really happens.
Yeah. So
A
thank
wee
you,
key
man.
tip, Joanne.
Yeah.
These are brilliant for just silly wee mistakes, and we all do it. So that
Yeah.
clears it away. Instead of your finger,
And you don't let it dry, or do you let it dry and then it flicks
no,
off?
get it. Well, you can do either. I like to get it off straight away.
Dead on. Oh, you're...
Sorry.
The way your mummy used to. Come here. Come here, I'll lick your face.
Or as my mummy used to strike a match.
What?
And blow it out. Yeah. And put her eyebrows on.
What?
Are you serious?
Pulling your wealth of knowledge.
I am. And custard for face powder.
Oh,
That was
lovely.
the new good old days.
Oh,
so if you're ever stuck.
she used to light a match, blow it out, and then do her
Lick
eyebrows.
it.
Oh,
And years ago, women didn't have money for
There's no
makeup.
HD brows then.
No. Blow your match out, girls, if you were ever stuck. Lick it. And custard powder.
Custard powder.
So now I'm going to move on to Pauling's cheeks, and I'm going to give her a slight contour with some
Loads of
bronzer.
lift.
So if we go press right underneath the cheekbone here and lift up, so I'm using another slanted brush. So this is going to give Pauling a more defined cheekbone.
Youthful.
Youthful.
She's only a wee poppy.
So I'm just pushing right up underneath the cheekbone.
And if you go,
This,
what way it makes that work for people? You know, at home, Joanne, they say to purse your lips or smile, is it?
no, but if you smile too much,
Okay.
right, when I'm going to pop the colour of blusher on, if you smile too much,
Okay.
when you relax, there's going to be all these ski lines, so you don't smile too much.
Okay.
And also, when you smile, your cheekbones or your cheeks rise up a bit, and then when you put the blush, or when you stop smiling, it comes back down. So the way Joanne was saying earlier about you want to keep it up high.
Yeah.
So then when you stop
Oh, I
smiling,
see.
the blusher's down at your chin.
So that's what I've been doing wrong.
I'm not trying to say that your face falls that far. Sorry, Polly.
It's a good job. I have
relax
very
there.
thick skin. Sorry.
We're meant to be making you feel
Or you
better.
will have ski lines.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Jan.
That's it.
See, I'm trying to help people out there.
Yes.
I'm asking all the stupid questions
But that's
because
what
I
people
do
want
these
to know,
stupid
yes.
things. I stand smiling at myself, putting my blusher on.
Now, if you can see, this is a cheekbone, but now we're going to pop some colour on top the apples of the cheek.
Okay, yeah.
And I know you like your apricots and
Yeah.
peaches, Pauling.
Coming into the good weather. I think peachy
Yes,
tones
peachy
are
tones.
lovely and
And have
fresh.
you, if any redness in your cheeks, peach is a good colour to cover up, so don't go pinkies.
Does everybody say peach, Joanne?
No, well, you know, there is a rule, Amanda, like,
General rule of thumb. If you freckle, you're considered a warm skin tone, and if you
Oh.
don't freckle, you're a cool skin tone.
Okay.
So warm skin tones suit like your peachy
Peach.
colours, your apricots and all that there, whereas the cool skin tones suit the pinky tones.
but I think in makeup that you can wear whatever. There's no rules.
See, if I'm wearing a pink dress, I slap the
Well,
pink
yeah.
blusher on.
Yeah, but
But
I
you
would
see,
mix.
Would you?
there is
Yeah.
some people that can get away with both, but I can't. It's the same with lipsticks and things like that. I can't wear pinky coloured lipsticks
Can you
because
not,
no,
Amanda?
because then my teeth and all look yellow.
Oh, so it's
Whereas
the colour. Oh, right, yeah,
Whereas
it
if I
affects the
put on,
colour of
no, it
teeth.
just doesn't. It doesn't. When I put it on, it's just it doesn't suit me at all.
But Amanda, that's in your head.
No, honestly,
Really?
yeah.
And now just a little bit then. There's 3 stages, the contour, the pop of colour, and now a little bit of a highlighter. So whenever Pauling's hit by the light,
Oh, la, la.
you can see
Like, don't do an Angelina Jolie on me, please.
Did you see?
Yeah, that was shocking.
what happens.
Sack the stylist.
The makeup
Oh,
artist.
yeah, or the makeup artist. She was at the awards and she had a big track of makeup all down the side of her face. It was like, is it illuminating powder that wasn't blended properly?
Oh, it looked as if it was just like, powder
It
over
was
her
so
face.
obvious, like it was
Yeah.
really Or Joanne, sometimes people put that highlighter under their eyes and it's really white when
Yes, there's no.
Yes, when the camera maybe takes
Yeah.
pictures and stuff.
how to avoid that.
So we'll move on to the lips now, and start with the Cupid's bow.
And
Action.
now, is there a rule again, Joanne, with your eyes and lips? If you've got like a smoky eye, you go for a natural lip, or if you have got
Yes,
a
well,
natural eye, you go for a deeper colour.
they are the general rules, but in makeup, when I'm concerned, I just do whatever I feel like doing.
Yeah.
There's sometimes I do go out with a big dark eye and a smoky eye and a dark
Yeah.
or bright lip, but it depends on personally what you like.
So I'd be the same. I've tried it with a natural lip of a smoky eye, but I think I still look too pale or
Yes,
something.
yeah.
I want to, add just that wee bit of colour.
And
Those
then
rules are made to be broken, aren't they?
with the lip pencil, fill in the lip here. So if you're having your glass of wine, Pauling, and your lipstick comes off, you won't have a big outline. So fill inside.
That's not a good look.
Many nights
Pauline.
of you met me coming home.
Too many.
Or how do you stop yourself chewing your lipstick off?
Stop talking.
Okay.
That may be a challenge.
Definitely. I know, but we all do that too, don't we? We all tend to have our lipstick on and then it wears off, and all these lipsticks promise that they'll stay forever and they don't.
Well, I'm just going to use a gloss. This Arbonne gloss in Coral Reef is fantastic. So you don't really need a lipstick, and but you don't want it too heavy, and the summery colour as well. So it's nice and light. It's not going to be too heavy.
You know?
And it doesn't, what I love about that is, you know, way some lip gloss, when you put them on, your lips feel as if they're sticking together. They're
Yes.
just, it's tacky. Whereas that there's...
Well, I've never had this on before, so I know when it goes on how it feels, and I tell everybody the truth. I will tell the truth.
And there's a lovely wee scent from it.
Mm. Yeah.
Sound effects and everything.
Well, it isn't sticky.
No.
No.
Very good. You sound like a goldfish, man.
I'm looking like one.
Uh-huh. And what colour lip liner did you use for that, Joanne?
I usually use just, it's a wee Collection 2000. That's the one I have today. So you don't need the big expensive brands. The other high street ones are just as great, and it's like a light nudie pink. I think can go with anything in those kind of shades.
Yes. And you don't think, like nudie pink, you've no colour pop? No.
No, because it's nice. Just it's natural and it's not.
Like you look as if you've something on your lips, a wee glisten.
And is there any rules for the over 40s? Now Amanda's joined that club.
Oh,
She's in my club.
oh. Thanks, Pauline. I
Is
know
there
what I
rules?
was. I
Well,
was 30, not 40.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
sorry.
No, I'm embracing.
I
I'm
could
embracing it.
lipstick.
Is there any rules with regards lipstick and...
No, well, it's advisable not to, in mature skin, to use a mineral powder because it's going to seep into the fine
Really?
lines. So stick with a light foundation or a tinted moisturiser or something light, but stay away from those powdery minerals.
What about your finishing powder?
Well, you can have a wee setting powder, just a lightly dab it onto the skin.
But just when you were saying there about not going out without makeup, I don't know, I think it goes back to our mummies again.
Uh-huh.
You know, whenever we were growing up watching your mummy, and she was always putting her makeup on and would never leave the house without her lipstick.
Yeah.
And even yet, my mum would be the same. She will never leave without
Just open
her
slightly.
Mm-hmm.
pink lipstick.
My mum never would have out her pink lipstick. Just pink. And her custard powder.
That's hilarious. Custard powder. And what is what's it
It's-
supposed to do?
They couldn't afford foundation
Oh, right, okay.
and face makeup. And during the war, I think that's where that come from.
I might try that tonight.
So they do
custard
that,
powder.
the custard powder, then they match on their eyebrows, and then they iron their hair with the, or straighten their hair with the
With the
iron.
iron. Yeah, per wee pink.
Done that
know.
myself.
We have little to complain about, don't we?
And we still managed to complain.
Yes.
Now I'm just going to finish off with a wee bit of bronzer and just hit the spots where the sun would naturally hit. So just along the forehead and down the side. And if you want to create a thinner nose, which we don't need, but
No, because I have a thin, pokey one.
you just would create some contour down the
Okay.
side. You can do this all in more detail with contour, but we're just do this today with the bronzer. This is a simple look. So if you have any double chins there, so just go underneath and slightly to each side.
Amanda, or Joanne, I have a wee trick that I've learned. You might laugh. If you do it 3,
Oh, yeah, that's
Right,
a,
yes,
yeah,
that's it.
brush,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy for
Easy,
people,
yeah.
isn't
'Cause
it?
it would
And
naturally
look
go
at-
down a
yeah,
yeah,
because
all the points to hit, yeah.
all the points, if you remember it, 3
Three.
girls.
Oh, good.
Even drunk it works. Not that we would ever.
No, no.
Now, that's
We never get out, Pauline.
No. Babies. Cooking.
Cleaning.
Cleaning. Husbands.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't start me on that.
No. No, definitely no.
now.
Well, we can start as long as you don't mention no names. We're like 7 months.
Now that's the little day look. The mummy's on the run, 5-minute,
that
10-minute look.
Yeah.
That is quite easy to achieve.
joining us today on our first show. It was very exciting, wasn't it, Joanne?
Brilliant.
So we'll see you again next week. And if you have any questions or you'd like to find out a few more tips or advice, you can get us on vadio.ie or Facebook page. Thank you.